Today we're making the classic daiquiri with a classic ratio and some classic ingredients. Stay tuned for this remake of the classic daiquiri.
Welcome to Coffee Man Cocktails, Dan. Nope. Welcome to Coffee Man Cocktails, Ian, Derek. There's only two people.
Yeah, no Dan.
No Dan. We're going to make for you a cocktail. It's called the daiquiri. The classic daiquiri.
What?
Simple,
A daiquiri?
a simple daiquiri.
What now?
Wait, is this a shaken and strained drink?
This is a shaken and strained drink. Oh, you need a shaker and strainer. Now
the question makes sense.
I will bust out some recipes for y'all. It's going to be what we like to refer to in the biz as a 2-1-1. Use the black one because I sell those. It's 2 ounces of light rum, 1 ounce of lime, 1 ounce of simple syrup, or 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup for the experienced drinkers. We can do 2-1-1 because it's easy.
Yeah, let's do it. The great thing about this drink is if you're interested in getting into the bartending industry, this is an interview drink, right?
Yeah!
You could go to a bar attending interview once everything calms down, and they could ask you to make them a daiquiri, and they could be judging you on it. And it's such a simple recipe with a lot of variation because you can change up your syrups, you can change up the type of rum you use, you can modify if you want the ratio slightly.
Yep.
You could add some little nuance to it, like a
rose simple syrup or a bitter.
Yeah, or I mean, you can even put a couple drops of elderflower in there or something like that just to make it a little bit different. But it's like
A little Benedictine.
it's such a basic drink that has so much versatility.
It's like the starting point.
It's
for
a rum
cocktail.
sour when you think about it, right?
Yes, this is a rum sour. So if you decided, so here's what you do if you're a bartender and you want to impress people. You memorize the words 2-1-1. Now they say, okay, show me how to make a daiquiri. Boom, 2-1-1. Show me how to make a margarita. Boom, 2-1-1.
Make me a bourbon sour.
Show me how to make a whiskey sour. Boom, 2-1-1. It won't necessarily always be the most fantastic of those. Like a whiskey sour to me isn't just a 2-1-1. I like other stuff, but like egg whites or whatever. But you can build all three of those drinks in like under a minute, and you're gonna look impressive, and you're gonna sound like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. We're shaking in 4K, buddy. All right. You're kibbing in 4K.
Yes, it's a new camera, bubblegum.
So anyway, so it's a very, and if you want to switch it up a little bit more, or you're in that interview, you could be like, oh, what I might do is I would probably use, say, a gum syrup to add a little bit more of a silky flavor or silky mouthfeel to it. Maybe a little bit of egg white to add a little head to it, give it a little more of a dry sensation.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
It's a little twisty on there.
I tried to bring the garnishes this time by prepping ahead of time.
Because you're on lockdown, you got nothing else to do.
No, because I think I've already got 3 months. I have out till June on all the recipes. I put dates on them, and that didn't work out so well. So next time I'm going to leave those off until I'm really ready to film. Look at that. I have a garnish twist video. It's right up here. Over here.
If you watch it, you'll find out what I did wrong.
Or what you did
Pay
right.
attention. And learn.
Don't use your fingers?
Well, I didn't have a tool, but yeah, you could not use your fingers if you want. You could twist it around a spoon.
What did you do wrong?
This is the challenge.
You're not giving that away.
Fuck you.
Thanks, Derek.
I feel like you're going to punch me in the balls. What are you doing?
You just said fuck you, so I might. No, I was looking for... So you may use the spoon to twist around, and if you notice, there's a twist in the spoon, natural twist.
Oh, look at that.
Right, which
Can
could
I
be-
use that?
You could use that to get your twist on. Did you try it?
I get my twist on. Yeah,
How's the 2-1-1 treating you?
I like it. A little sweet, but I'm fine with that. This is also a good chance for you to play with rum. I almost get like a black
It's a
licorice.
great chance to play with rum, because you know what I love in a daiquiri?
Not that.
Maison.
Yeah.
Great daiquiri rum. I think it's the Jamaica, which has a little funk to it.
Yep.
I was at a bar in Jersey
Not recently.
a couple months ago. I went to go visit Plumber, and they had Maison. I'm like, hey, can you guys make me a daiquiri with that? And they hadn't even opened the bottle. They didn't know what it was.
You know
Oh,
where
really?
you know where the distributor is?
The distributor...
Jersey.
Well, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but
Warren Barbara. Well, he used to be.
He used to
work.
be affiliated with him, yeah.
We have. I'll try to link it if I can find the right Maison video. But there's some videos up there. When you try this, do you get a little bit? I think it's this. I'm getting like a little bit of fennel back end action going on.
Fennel.
Yeah.
I might have to put that in my mouth again.
Try it again. I think it's this. Well, I know it's this because it's not simple syrup. It's not the sour portion.
Yeah, it's not lime. It's not syrup.
Unless you have some funky lime.
Super simple drink to make.
Yeah. I mean, you may taste it and mix
limes?
up the ratios a little bit because it may be too sweet for your taste.
Right.
Maybe too citrusy for your taste. Hey, Doug.
Nope, I'm not answering Doug. Sorry, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
He should have been on the live
Hey,
stream.
Doug wants to be on the show. Answer. Doug, you're on live.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah,
Doug, I can't talk. We're doing the show right now. We're actually literally filming.
you know, it's actually happening right this minute.
New Zealand still loves you. It's okay.
I even have history. I don't know if it matters at this point, but so the ingredients are simple. The history on a daiquiri isn't exactly simple because the drink is so basic. Hundreds of people could have tripped over this drink in the years.
Yeah.
Apparently it was used to avoid yellow fever. It's supposed. You got yellow fever?
Yeah.
It stops COVID-19.
I was gonna say if you're going racist, then yes.
Yeah. That is true, right? Is that a racist fever?
Well, if you want to call
Or did you
COVID
actually
a Chinese fever and say Chinese people are yellow by color,
Oh yeah, it
then
could be.
this could stop the yellow fever.
Oh yeah, I see the racist thing.
I see your line of
You see
racism.
that? Yeah. This is how
This is how racist.
This is how my mind works.
Yeah.
You're talking about yellow fever. I'm like, oh yeah, totally.
Like, wait a minute, I see what you're doing
You
there.
racist.
Yeah. Oh, where's Dan when we need him?
This would stop Dan in his tracks.
Yeah,
Nah, he's only half Taiwanese.
that's true.
Okay, so maybe not in his tracks.
Uh,
He'd get a couple steps in before he fell over.
yeah, probably. So it's got over 100 years worth of documentation. Havana, Cuba, a big place where you can find daiquiris, and some people say that's where it came from. I'm sure it could have been invented multiple places all at the same time. If you had rum, if you have access to it, you have sugar. Tends to be island specific.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, this could be any island's drink.
Right.
They all make rum. They all have citrus, and most
Right.
of them were sugarcane producing.
and if you
So-
dig through all the archives of all the books, the sour ratio is very, very well known. The 2-1 ratio is pretty well known, or 2 3/4 3/4, or 2 3/4 1. Like, it's all close to the same thing. And when you look at those classic sours, it's the basic recipe. The first recipe was a sour, and it actually had brandy. And then it was like, oh, you could also, it might have been a brandy crust. I don't know if you come up with a name for it too, but it was like, here's another sour, add whiskey sour.
Huh, okay.
Then you come up with
tequila.
fancy names.
It's tequila sour,
Oh,
aka margarita.
Margarita sounds better.
Margarita sounds better.
And you add a little Grand Marnier, you got
Oh,
something
vodka.
different.
Vodka sour.
Vodka.
Make it with lemon.
That's the only
and
sour I
boy.
guess there is a vodka sour, but that wasn't documented.
Collins.
Vodka Collins, yeah. That's you get the club soda in that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But you have to because it's like vodka and like if you add vodka to this, it's got zero flavor. Like I taste the flavor, which is maybe why I'm getting that like that black licorice flavor. Bacardi works really good in this. We just don't know where it went.
Which is why I love the Maison because it's such a great
Yeah, because
flavor.
it brings up the flavor. Jamaican.
And, yeah, it's so fun.
I would personally, if it were me, I would right now Smith and Cross would be my go-to. I would also go with the gold rum. What's it? Mount Gay.
Okay.
Like any of the Mount Gay
makes
rums.
sense, yeah.
Those work really good in here. A little sweeter.
Hate or love it drink.
What's the most contested hate or love it drink? That's our
Negroni.
question of the day. What?
Negroni. You either hate it or you love it.
Yeah.
You can grow to love it,
You can grow to love
but
it.
you really start
I
to.
don't
But
know if you can grow to love that.
Dairy's coming around a little bit.
I
You don't
can
love
survive.
it, but
Love it.
I can survive. If I got one at a bar, I can drink it and not like look like a pansy.
yeah. I would argue that could be the most contested love or hate drink because people are either passionate about them and they
Yeah.
love them,
Yeah.
or people are like, no, I really just don't like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as mainstream drinks go, you can pick out like things like the Detroit Athletic Club or something like that. That's just god awful to some people, and
That was bad.
yeah, it tastes like bile.
Yeah. Yeah. That was that drink.
That was that
That
drink.
wasn't that long ago. It was like 4 or 5 months. Maybe it was long.
It was a
ago.
little while
Okay.
ago, yeah. But that just sticks out in my
Maybe I'll-
mind as like
Yeah.
a drink that I'm just like, nope. If I see that menu, I just don't need to try it again.
Yeah.
Right. But I think as far as mainstream cocktails go, that's the one that the first
Yeah,
one
and that
pops
is
into my mind.
Negroni's. Not only was it mainstream once, it's like
It's mainstream
now.
again, yeah.
Yeah, it's like hipster style. Like
Right.
and they're trying to make it cool, and then they can't drink it anymore.
Yeah.
Americano.
I don't know.
But it's really the Negroni. And Americano's like a tapered back intensity of the Negroni. So
Americano's
you got to
good, too.
go right with. Yeah, but if you're gonna look for something that's love or hate, you got to get right to the edge.
Yeah, you got to throw the gin in there too.
Yeah.
Because gin, people are love or hate on gin too.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's a
You got
very,
Campari, you got gin,
yeah.
and the vermouth is cutting it. But some people are.
I think I just got a comment like 2 hours ago on YouTube that just says I hate gin. I don't know what video it was on, but it must be one of the
That's
gin.
why
you know what?
need to do a Dorchester.
And I didn't like it before either, but that's because like when I was young, the first gin I had was like a grassy London Dry gin.
Yeah.
And there's more
Shank.
gins out there than just London Dry.
Right.
And that I would postulate that a London Dry should not be your first gin. You should try an American gin.
Yes, yes.
Because it's going to be a lot smoother, a lot
Yeah,
more
it's like
approachable.
closer to Sprite than it is to a Pine Sol.
Yes.
if you gotta
Only one
take
of which you
two
should
things-
actually drink. Pine Sol will not cure COVID. We're not
No.
endorsing any consumption of Pine Sol.
No, but if you need a bottle of Tanqueray, I probably got one for
Oh,
you.
Dan hates Tanqueray.
I know, which is weird.
I
Even-
used to hate Beefeater, but I can tolerate it now more because we had so many Dorchesters.
we love gin around here, so we only buy very large bottles of stuff.
Go
Beefeater
figure,
has
I used
the
to
is
hate
it Beefeater
gin, too.
24? That's pretty good too.
I can't afford that.
I bought that one time. It was
No,
pretty good.
I don't know. This is like $25 for
I
a
do like Bombay
1.75.
East
So
too. That was pretty good.
Bombay East is
Oh,
good.
we had an awesome gin. We just bought a little one. What was that gin we bought?
Gunpowder, dude.
Gunpowder.
This stuff.
That gin
This
was
happens
awesome.
when we start talking during a video. We just go off on some kind of tangent.
No, but we should.
Has nothing to
It'll
do
come
with
back
it.
around. Just stay put.
I
We'll
totally
be
forgot
back.
we need to review this. You like gin? You don't like gin, but you're gonna love this.
No, I love gin.
Oh, then we're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, let's do that. I think I tried that. Did I try that last time?
No,
No,
I
we
just
just
got
got
it. It's only because I've actually been drinking it.
I'll put it over here.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
it in.
So, like I had said in a previous video, the goal this year is to bring back all these classics so that the new subscribers can see them and we can
Thank
redo
you, Diana.
and reimagine some of these drinks. Thank you, Lauren Spies, our Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/CMC, where you should go and help Derek pay his bills. It's a little rough time now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like everybody's staying indoors and people are like trying to keep their jobs.
We're indoors.
See?
Yeah.
It's not a door, but I'm in it.
Yeah. It could sound like one.
Oh, now my daughter's gonna be like, "Whoa, why'd you hear something?" Anyway, that's it. Sidebar,
I
some
see
more
my
drinks.
cheeks moving in 4K now.
Forgot that's a thing. Sidebar, you got videos down below. The Awesome Drinks Bartender Starter Kit. You can use coupon code ISOLATION. Save yourself 15% off until the end or to the beginning of May. May 1st.
2020.
2020.
Always got to throw that in.
Yep. We're teaching you how to drink.